A lot of confusion has surrounded HTML5 and when it'll be ready to use. The World Wide Web Consortium, the W3C, tried to spread a little love among web developers on Valentine's Day 2011 with this press release, which sets 2014 as the target. That's certainly a big advance on an earlier prediction from Ian Hicksey, the editor of the specification, who's on record as saying he didn't expect the W3C to give it formal approval before 2022. But even bringing the date forward by 8 years still begs the question, what about old browsers that don't support HTML5? Old browsers notoriously take a long time to die, leaving web designers frustrated at not being able to embrace the latest technologies. In 2011, Microsoft took the unusual step of launching a website to try to encourage users to move off Internet Explorer 6. But even if they oblige, what about IE7 and IE8? Here's a page that's been developed using HTML5. I'm looking at it in Firefox 4, a really modern browser. But what does it look like in IE6? Let's take a look. As you can see, the page renders perfectly acceptably in IE6. It doesn't have all the same features, but the page remains accessible to anybody using the older browser. Just to prove I'm not cheating, let's test it in the W3C validator. As you can see, it says the page was successfully checked as HTML5. There's a warning there, but that's simply the fact that HTML5 is still experimental, so there's nothing to worry about. Now, to be honest, the code in the file doesn't use every new trick in the HTML5 book, but one of the fundamental principles guiding the development of HTML5 is that it needs to be backwards compatible. That's why XHTML 2.0 was abandoned. It would have broken billions of legacy web pages. As long as you choose features carefully, you can start using HTML5 right now. Work on the HTML5 specification is being driven by the Web Hypertext Application Technology Working Group, working in conjunction with the W3C. The version of the specification on the working group's website calls it a living standard. That's intended to send the message that HTML is evolving and will continue to do so. There's no point in waiting for a magic moment to start using HTML5. That moment is now.